Hey everyone, welcome back to Together We Are Thursdays. This is going up Friday. I apologize for being late again. It's been kind of a crazy week for me health-wise, so again, I apologize for getting my video up late. This week's topic was chosen by Suzie, who's our Saturday vlogger, and it is body image. And the question for the week is, what is your favorite holiday food to eat? So starting with body image, I did a little bit of research on body dysmorphia, and I found some things that were really interesting about that. Not everybody who has BDD has an ED. It also manifests commonly in patients with OCD and also independently of either disorder, which I was unaware until now. So I found that really interesting. So I thought I'd share some of the resources that I found. The first one, okay, so this is by Maddie Rude, I think. I'll put a link. What is body dysmorphia? Body dysmorphic disorder, BDD, is a psychiatric disorder characterized by severe preoccupation with the perceived physical flaw or defect in the sufferer's appearance. We hear the term body image thrown around a lot these days, mostly in regards to eating disorders, but what is it really? How does it affect the average person? Because increasingly, body image is becoming a problem for everyone, from you to your daughter, your mother, and even your husband or boyfriend. The statistics are shocking, even if you've heard them before. I'm just going to share these little statistics. 42% of elementary school students between the 1st and 3rd grades want to be thinner. 80% of children 10 years old are afraid of becoming fat. 25% of men and 45% of women are on a diet on any given day. 80% of women are dissatisfied with their appearance. 51% of 9 and 10-year-old girls feel better about themselves if they are on a diet. 91% of women recently surveyed on a college campus had attempted to control their weight through dieting. 22% dieted often or always. 45% of men and 55% of women are dissatisfied with their physique. So yeah, these stats just kind of illustrate this is a really big problem. It doesn't just affect people with eating disorders. So they give you a little worksheet here to assess your body image. What this is the mental picture you have of your body, and this can change depending on mood and stuff, but this is a little test anybody can do just to see how bad it is. And I think all of us with EDs are going to score very high on there. So that was one site. Then let's see. As far as things that will help, there's this really cool vlog called Weightless, and it's by Margarita Tarakovsky. I'll put a link. This is on psychcentral.com. It's blogs.psychcentral.com. Weightless is about well-being, not weight. About fostering body image regardless of your size. It's about exposing women's magazines and other mediums and so-called experts when they're touting unhealthy tips and promoting restrictive standards. The goal of Weightless is to help women develop a better body image and work toward accepting themselves as they are while being healthy and happy. Bad diets and skinny mini standards prohibited. And to become informed consumers who can pick apart a commercial or magazine article and know which advice is helpful or harmful. I thought this was really cool. They have body image boosters. Having a healthy body image doesn't just affect your feelings about your looks, it affects your overall well-being. Research has shown that high levels of body dissatisfaction are connected to low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, unhealthy habits, and eating disorders. Go figure. Every Monday you'll find a tip that helps you boost your body image and self-image overall. So I really like checking in with this blog for that. Let's see what else. Interviews. Waitlist features Q&As with a variety of experts, including clinical psychologists, authors, and bloggers on everything from intuitive eating and health at every size to ditching the diet mentality and healthy coping skills. Plus, you'll find interviews with amazing women who have recovered from eating disorders, negative body image, binge eating, and other kinds of disordered eating. I really like this, that it kind of unifies clinicians and, survivors and people in recovery. It was really, really cool. This is an interview with Suzie Shepherd, PhD. So this is clearing up some confusion about what body dysmorphia actually is. So Dr. Shepherd talks about common misconceptions and effective treatments. This is really interesting too because they found that SSRIs type of antidepressant medication actually will help in treating this, which is really cool. So if you found like ideations and self-affirming positive affirmations and things like that, if you found therapeutic techniques to be insufficient to help you, medications can be a positive adjuvant. So, okay. As many as 3 to 6 million people in the U.S. struggle with BDD symptoms. Not all cases are severe, and that may be another reason for the misconceptions. Many people have stereotypes about BDD or assume that all cases are debilitating or severe, but that is not true. Many people with BDD lead seemingly normal and high-functioning lives, but they can nevertheless be plagued with anxieties, fears, and preoccupations about their appearance that have a significant impact on their quality of life. This is really interesting, and this happens with EDs too. The article is talking about how the media only highlights extreme cases, such as that of Heidi Montag or Michael Jackson, for example, like with repeated plastic surgeries that never end. Like, they're constantly wanting to modify their appearance. Interesting, because she says, while I think these media stories do good and that they bring attention to a widely misunderstood illness by getting us talking about it and thereby deepening our understanding of BDD, I think it is helpful for the public to remember that not all cases fall under the extreme circumstances we hear about. And this is so common with EDs too. We only see the sickest, most emaciated individuals, and while this is awareness raising, showing just such extremes sends the message that people who look normal or of normal weights aren't possibly sick. So it's an interesting correlation there with the media sensationalism of the most freak showish cases and generalizations that get formed as a result in society at large, which is not good. In today's appearance-obsessed culture, it is tough to know what's truly extreme. Being nitpicky about one's appearance has become the norm. How can you tell if somebody truly has a problem? Okay, many people have aspects about their appearance that they might wish to change, or they may spend some time trying to improve. But for the person with body dysmorphic disorder, the bodily preoccupations are difficult to control and become an obsession of sorts, so much so that thoughts about their defect come to dominate their lives. According to the DSM-4-TR, it's the text revision that was done in 2000, the preoccupations associated with body dysmorphic disorder cause such significant distress that they lead to impairment in functioning, meaning that life is significantly hindered by BDD symptoms, whether it be in one's social life, their relationships, or ability to work. So with BDD, we're not talking about a day or an occasion when we are not confident about our appearance. Rather, it is a persistent negative pattern of thought or behavior that surrounds someone's preoccupation with their appearance. Okay, treatment. This is like the big thing. Studies show that a combination of psychotherapy and medication has the best chance for a successful outcome. Some cases may only require psychotherapy or even self-help, but when BDD is taking its toll, it is best to go with a combination approach because it has been shown to make the greatest impact on symptoms. Many healthcare professionals that treat eating disorders also treat body dysmorphic disorder, although that is not always the case. So there's a website, www.edreferral.com, and it has a whole bunch of listings of like treatment centers and professionals that treat body dysmorphic disorder. Some dismiss body dysmorphic disorder as vanity, others believe it is a rare and extreme condition. Though many misconceptions continue to circulate, BDD is real, fairly common body image disorder. It affects men and women equally and has shades of severity. Fortunately, it can be successfully treated with meds and psychotherapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy and selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, are considered the first line of treatment. Let's see here. Cognitive behavioral therapeutic techniques, like if you want to work on your own. CBT is a present-focused, short-term, goal-directed therapy. Michelle was talking a lot about that. The goal of treatment is to reduce an individual's negative thoughts about their appearance and their compulsive behaviors, the rituals they use to calm their anxiety. These rituals can include checking themselves in the mirror, seeking reassurance from others, camouflaging the area of concern with cosmetics, clothing, or tanning, and picking at their skin. If you want to look for a CBT therapist, make sure they have training experience in that area. If your therapist doesn't know what BDD is, does not specialize in CBT, and has not treated others with BDD, find someone else is the advice here. I thought I would close with some healing quotes that I found, which can be used as affirmations or just meditated on. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. I really like that quote. Okay, this is my closing one, and I really liked this and thought it was very appropriate. No diet will remove all the fat from your body because the brain is entirely fat. Without a brain, you might look good, but all you could do is run for public office. That was cute. George Bernard Shaw said that. The question for this week was, what's your favorite holiday treat? I'm so caught up in Michelle's answers, with the Greek cookies and everything. I'm like, baklava! But I really love chestnuts and different chestnut things. And then there's this Egyptian recipe for these cookies, and God, they're so good. They're buttery, and they're coated in powdered sugar, and they're called Kak, K-A-H-K. And I used to date an Egyptian, and his mom made them. And I've tried to make them, and they don't come out like they're supposed to at all. So, but they're really good. I love Kak. So, what else? I like spice cake. I like all kind of things. Roasted harvest vegetables is awesome too. That's not a dessert though. I don't know. I love my chocolatey yummies. I guess cannolis too are awesome. Those are special treats for us. And anything chocolate. I really like chocolate a lot. Alright guys, I've rambled on enough. I hope you're well. Happy holidays and much love, and be well, precious ones. Bye guys. Where's the off button? There we go.